And was given to me reed like rod. And the messenger had stood, saying, Be you roused, and measure the temple of the God, and the sacrifice place altar, and the one worshipping in him it, and the court, the outside of the temple, be you casting out. Outside no hurt it. You should be measuring, that it was given to the nations in the city, the holy. They shall be treading months 42. And I shall be endowing to the 2 witnesses of me, and they shall be prophesying days 1260, having been clothed in sackcloth. These are the 2 olive trees, and the 2 lampstands, the sight of before the God of the earth standing. And if anyone then may be willing to injure, fire is issuing out of the mouth of them, and is devouring the enemies of them. And if any one of them may be willing to injure thus, is binding him to be killed. These are having authority to lock the heaven, that no may be raining shower in the days of them, of the prophecy and authority they are having on over the waters, to be turning them into blood, and to smite the land every calamity, as often as if ever they should be willing, and whenever they should be finishing the testimony of them. The wild beast, the one is ascending out of the abyss, shall be doing battle with them, and it shall be conquering them, and shall be killing them. And the corpse of them shall be on the square city the great, which is being called spiritually Sodom and Egypt, where also the Lord of us was crucified. And they shall be observing ones out of the peoples, and tribes, and languages, and nations, the corpses of them days 3.5. And the corpses of them not they shall be letting to be placed into memorial tombs. And the ones dwelling on the earth shall be rejoicing on over them, and shall be making merry. And approach presents shall they be sending to one another, seeing that these, the 2 prophets, torment the ones dwelling on the earth. And after the 3.5 days, spirit of life out of the God entered on them. And they stand on the feet of them, and fear great falls on the ones beholding them. And they hear voice great out of the heaven, saying to them, Ascend ye here. And they ascended into the heaven in the cloud, and behold them the enemies of them. And in that hour occurred earthquakes great, and the 10th of the city falls, and were killed in the earthquake names of humans 1,007, and the rest affrighted became, and they gave glory to the God of the heaven. The woe, the second passed away, and being perceived the woe, the third is coming swiftly. And the 7th messenger trumpets, and occurred voices great in the heaven, saying, Become the kingdoms of the system of the master of us, and of the anointed Christ of him, and he shall be reigning into the eons of the eons. And the 24 seniors, the ones sight of before of the God, sitting on the thrones of them, fall on the one, saying, We are thanking you, Lord, the God, the all-holder almighty, the one being, and the one, he was, and the one coming, that you have taken the power of you, the great, and you reign. And the nations are angered, and came the indignation of you, and era of the dead ones to be judged, and to give the wages to the slaves of you, the prophets, and to the holy ones, and to the ones fearing the name of you, to the little and to the great, and to through corrupt and the ones blighting the earth. And was open the temple of the God in the heaven, and was seen the ark of the covenant of him, in the temple of him. And occurred lightnings, and voices, and thunders, and earthquakes, and hail great.